What's going on, everybody? We have some big updates. Finally doing some stuff. As you can see, we are fixing the misfire issue in the Magnum. Come to find out, like, all the cylinders look really good. I'm not too worried. I mean, that was a little dirty because that's the cylinder that was misfiring. I believe that was cylinder 4. A little trash. We got all that cleaned out. It's kind of windy here today in Southern California. But we got the block pulled apart. Well, obviously not the block yet, but now we're going to pull off the harmonic balancer, get the timing cover off. I have a new water pump too, so we're going to replace that as well. Over here, we get to the cylinder heads. This side in general looks pretty good, but we're going to give it a little scrub down, some brake clean, take off all this little excess, make it nice and pretty again. And then this side is when you can see that was misfiring, a little bit dirtier. And to get to the reason why it was misfiring, come over to the lifters. That typical lifter thing. I believe you could just tell by looking at them. I don't know because the sun's in the way, but you can just see how, a little bit of a gap. Sorry, a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a gap. And this one's just sitting down a little bit lower because you can actually move it itself. So it's causing a little bit of a tick and a misfire. Couple of these other ones are a little pitted too as well, but that's okay because we're replacing all the lifters, and to be on the safe side, we're replacing the cam with a HP Racing comp cams, the 268, I believe. There's only one other video I've seen online of somebody doing it, and it sounded really good. Not too much of a crazy chop, but if you listen, you're like, a little baby chop there. So it's kind of all we're going for. This is the daily driver. That's why I got priority first and got everything all taken apart first before the Mustang. But I want to keep this srt8 on the road, and I want to keep it a 6.1. But we got it all pulled apart, so we're going to start replacing all this, get everything all put back on. We do have an update though. I was able to get all the pistons out finally. Had a good suggestion from a friend. He said, grab a bigger hammer. So I did. Got it all out. That's all coming together. Toolbox is a bit of a mess. That's what happens when you retire from a full-time job doing mechanic stuff. And yeah, here we are. Stay tuned. We'll go up to part 3 when we start putting the cam in. Maybe I'll even film myself doing the work. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned, guys. We'll talk to y'all soon.